Hi everybody and welcome back to the tavern. I need more epic. I really do. And I know the Thunder Saga is right around the corner from this point, which is super exciting. And we're getting super close to getting that out there. So I wanted to at least kind of listen a little bit more to some of these like tracks again. I guess we can call this the more fan favorites, as a lot of you have showed me a lot of different animatics to go and be like, hey, you should watch this one, or hey, you should watch this one. And honestly, I appreciate everyone bringing their own twist and spin on everything and helping me to kind of understand the more story aspect of things, because as my background, as many of you are aware right now, I'm an instrumentalist who ends up having a lot of knowledge about like chord progression, instrumentation, stuff like that. So that's kind of what I always go with when I analyze this. But hearing kind of the story beats that you all have, and me finally understanding what the danger motive is after way too long. Bottom, 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 or however the heck that ends up going. I just listened to this before this just to review for myself what that lovely danger motive is. That way I'm not like, hey, there's a danger motive. Hey, there's a danger motive. Did you see the danger motive over there? Hey, there's a danger motive now. No, at least I understand it a little bit more now from what I'm kind of looking for there. But there's been a lot of cool things that you all have pointed out, and I cannot, again, thank you all for the overwhelming like positivity for everything. I hope my twists and stuff has been interesting, no matter how correct or incorrect as it was, as I was watching the Underworld Saga when it came out live with a bunch of you, and I was like, yeah, I made some mistakes, but like it's what happens from there. That's why a lot of us tend to, you know, watch things over and over and kind of go from there. But like the major thing I wanted to do today was react to some of the animatics that you all sent in that said that you were favorite. So we're gonna do 4 of them in this video, and then a couple more in like another video from there. But I figured these are more just like, hey, let's see what you guys were like crazy about with these animatics, because I want to see if it changes the perspective of the songs or any of that kind of thing, because I don't know, I want more of this. And I know the Thunder Saga is coming out very soon, July 4th, which means I will probably be reacting right to the music right along with the rest of you at that point when it gets to there. But it's coming soon. It's coming soon. There's a lot of stuff actually within the OST world and things that I'm excited for, especially since the Dawn Trail for 14 is coming out soon, and the music in like Final Fantasy 14 has always been just a emotional roller coaster for me. Heck, it might even be that I might be streaming that. I might have already had my first stream by the time this comes out live, but I don't know. We'll see. Either way, okay. We're gonna go right into the reactions of the animatics that you all have kind of requested. As always, I might stop these, but I probably won't, just because I wanted to kind of watch through it first, and then maybe kind of give like a little bit of kind of a ooh ah type thing to there. But we'll see. It's whatever kind of employs me, whatever I'm in the mood for on that day. So yeah, as always, please make sure that if you have anything else you want me to react to or listen to or give my own spin on, leave it in the comments. I've been getting a list of everything that you all have been asking for, and we're slowly starting to put lists and stuff together. So let's just go and get this started. All of the links to these animatics will be in the description, as well as, you know, probably the original song as well. You all know the original songs as well through Spotify and everything else, but we'll probably try to put as much credit to the original artists and stuff, to Jorge and everybody else. And yes, I'm trying to say these things right, but I'm sure I'll still say them wrong. Insert image of George for my first pronunciation of this stuff, because English is hard. Or anyway, we're gonna start with the animatic from My Goodbye. This particular one was done by Mercy. Again, I'm terrible with Dave's from here. So thank you again for recommending this particular one to me. So let's end up watching it and then kind of going from there. And I'll probably remember kind of a lot of what happened as we go forward. I might need to turn this up a little bit. Oh, right. This one. There we go. It's auto-generated. Okay, never mind then. I'm gone. This way, you'll know what your place is. This way, you can't cross the line. This way, when all is over, you'll keep yours and I'll keep mine. This way, you won't disappoint me. This way, you won't waste my time. This way, I'll close the door. Consider this is my goodbye. That's just like. Honestly, sorry, I am gonna stop and go from here. That's actually really cool that they show more of the owl version of Athena here as compared to like some of the other ones that I had seen and react to at that point. That's kind of really cool. I still like that we hear the piano in the background for Athena's like theme and everything from there, and it's just, I don't know, like just the attention to detail from all of this is such a cool way to kind of see the aggression between these two. Athena's being like, hey, you're not following my teachings from there, while Odysseus is like, well screw you, essentially. I don't like your teachings anymore. It's cool to kind of see this, and with all the redness there, the seriousness, it kind of helps from all there. I like it. It's cool. I'm gonna back that up a little bit, and kind of seeing like Athena in her half like human, half owl transformation type thing here. At least it seems like is a really cool way to kind of do this too. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking so I can enjoy this more. Besides, the voices are still so good. Attacking and abandoning, it's a good way to do it. And then the guitar taking over. Selfish and prideful and vain, unlike you. Every time someone dies, I'm left to deal with the strain. What's a title? Daddy got his command. If I'll never sleep at night, I'll remind you I saw you as a friend. But now we're done this way. You're out of my head now. This way, you won't plague my life. This way. I can't help but every single time that I stop just to hear any kind of transition into the music from there, and it's huge with the lyrics from here, because essentially just I'm left to deal with essentially what you've told me to do, your guidings, your teachings, and at least this way I could break free and kind of make my own decisions from there. But like having the rock guitars kind of pop in to be like Odysseus is just pushing everything away. Pushing away Athena's help and the lack of piano was so cool. It's such a nice little touch to that, and it's cool. I enjoy it. Anyway, let's continue. This kind of transition though into like breaking the wall, breaking the barrier, breaking essentially Athena's, I don't want to say grasp. Yeah, grasp. We'll say grasp. Hold on, Odysseus is such a good way of like showing it too. But now we're done this way. You're out of my head now. This way, you won't. Just pushing through that wall is beautiful. When all is done, you're out of sight and out of mind. This way, you get what you wanted. This way, you can. Oh, that's cool. That's a good way of showing is removing the bracelets. Still such a bird from Odysseus, and I love that. But what I kind of like that this is doing And I know I've said this before, but this animatic really kind of also like that freeze frame there is just so like chilling. But and I know I've said this a couple of times before, but like this section here reminds me of Dive to the Hearts through Kingdom Hearts. And again, I'm such a Kingdom Hearts diehard fan. You guys kind of all know through this, and the fact that this one is kind of like, seems to be happening in kind of a different realm with all this like transitional things of walls breaking, things like that. It just reminds me of Sora and Roxas fighting each other inside Sora's heart, but that's a whole nother thing from there. Oh, it's a good way to do it. Anyway. Since you claim you're so much wiser, why's your life spent all alone? You're alone! It's the truth.
One day you'll hear what I'm saying. One day you might understand. One day, but not today. For after all,
you're just a man. You can't do this by yourself. I get chills still listening to this. It's so beautiful. Oh. Oh, just that last note there from Athena too. Oh, it's beautiful. And then just like that, the owl disappears. That's actually a really good way to kind of, go through Athena's departure from there. And I don't think I never noticed that before. Typically, again, when we're going into the inner thoughts of somebody here, obviously this is Odysseus kind of returned to his crew and everything from there after the issues with the ogre. I think it was ogre. Cyclops, that's what it was. But just kind of hearing that whoa, that backwards kind of noise there is to be like, hey, you're out of your dive to the heart in that point. You separated. It's a cool way to do it. Like, and it even like shows it with the owl disappearing. That's a cool way to do it. I like it. That's cool. And just seeing the last like owl feather there is beautiful too. That's such a cool way to kind of do these. Oh, stop. I have these in an order. I'm so used to having YouTube, not YouTube Red or whatever the fuck it's called, not YouTube Red. I'm so used to having like ads in between videos that I'm not used to it just going right through my playlist from there. But that's kind of a cool way to transition through there. Like I'm glad with at least the isolated piano being like Athena and just the rock ballad that you get from the guitars when Odysseus finally says screw you. It's beautiful, and just I don't know, whenever we talk about gods, as we've said in the past, we have this kind of like I don't want to call it a synthetic sound to it, but like going out of the vision, wah, you have that kind of rewind effect, and then those are cool from there. All right, next, Ruthlessness. Let's go over to Daddy Ocean himself at this point. This is Aniflama's. Aniflama. I don't know if I'm saying them correctly. I apologize if I am. This is Aniflama's version of Ruthlessness. Let's go ahead and see how the whole thing with Poseidon now situates with that. I think it's Poseidon, right? Yeah, this is the Poseidon stuff. All right, I'm curious what this will end up doing, and now I know where to listen to for the danger motives, and I'm excited for this. Finally gotta identify the danger motive. There's your danger motive that I never noticed until now. I hate that I didn't notice that before. And the first time I listened to this, I did not realize the vocals were saying Poseidon, and it's like just summoning Poseidon out from the oceans. It's beautiful. All while singing that danger motive. It's I finally identified the danger motive thanks to all of you being like, ha, 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 you'll never find until I actually go to the behind the scenes stuff. So thank you for that.
Poseidon, in all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line. I've been so gracious, and yet you hurt the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. No. I'm left without a choice, and without a doubt. Yes, the back of us is swimming with the shark now. I gotta make you bleed, I need to see you drown. But before you go, I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is.
The amount of more focus on kind of Poseidon's water powers here, just kind of merging in and out of the boats and everything, is a cool way to do this. Also, just the voice of whoever does Poseidon is just with that kind of raspy, it's so different from everything else, but you can tell how well ruthless Poseidon is there. And it's just like the growling type thing is such a kind of a cool way to make us like, ooh, this guy means business. We might be in trouble from here. It's cool. It's cool.
So gracious.
Also, the animator kind of making Poseidon be able to like conform his own body in and out of water is so cool. And like just to kind of show from there, he is one with the waves. It makes sense. That's so cool with that. Plus, you got your war drums there with the building tempos. I love those war drums, though. Power chord. Power chord. Power chord. And more intense. Yeah. Also, just the callback from the Troy saga with the horse is so cool. Like it's going full circle from here. What Odysseus did to those in Troy, Poseidon's gonna do to his Poseidon's gonna do to Odysseus' crew here. It's awesome.
You are the worst kind of good, 'cause you're not even great.
It's so cool.
Who reeks the false righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son. But no. You are far too nice. Mercy has a price. It's the final crack. We're about to break the ice now. You reveal
God, this makes this look so much more intense. It's so cool. There's mercy upon ourselves. Yeah.
And now it is finally time to say goodbye. Today you die, unless of course you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries. Poseidon, we meant no harm. We only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain. We only wanted to escape. The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible, so close your heart.
Like, it's so, like, listening to this another time and more focusing on the lyrics more than the instrumentations, like I was doing last time, is kind of, giving me a different appreciation for this, because I'm more trying to go through this through the storytelling aspect than anything else. And when, Odysseus is pleading for Poseidon to kind of spare them after them hurting the Cyclops, it's just with the lack of instrumentation there, or I should say the texture being a lot more thinner is a nice touch from there to be like, look, we were only trying to escape. We're sorry. And then when Poseidon, seeing that he's made his decision from there, is just like, oh, it's all could have been avoided if you just killed what the gods told you to do. Like mercy sometimes can get things worse for you. That's what you were warned right back in Troy, and here you are going to regret your decisions. It's beautiful. It's such a nice, like, cool way to do it. I love the voice of Poseidon though. Like, just the raspiness is so cool. So befitting of a water god. Water daddy. What? It's just the heartbeat you hear. It's so cool.
The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost
Strings tend to represent a lot of like the ocean, so it makes sense from here. I didn't notice this last time, but the cries of Captain as the boats are being dragged down from Poseidon, that is... Wait, is that with the danger motive that they do that with? I kind of want to listen to that again. Like, do the captives kind of go with that danger motive?
The world is dark and ruthlessness is die.
It seems to be a variation of it. Interesting. I never noticed that the first time. Those captains are... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, bringing that back is... Oh. Oh, I'm getting chills remembering this part now.
The monster that always draws near. Any last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. What?
Thank you, wind gods, from escaping Poseidon's wrath.
Remember me.
It's just so crazy to hear all the callbacks, like even more before than I remember like hearing the first time through this. There, like the captains, I did not notice like the crew just like essentially shouting "Captain" going through there, and then having the wind gods call back as soon as everything as soon as the bag opens up again. It's spooky. That gave me chills listening to that again. Like, oh, it's already like storming outside as I record this because we are currently under a tornado watch in my area. So listening to Ruthlessness while I have a lot of rain going on, it's like, oh gosh, is Poseidon here to take me out too? Just as long as I don't start hearing Ruthlessness. Da 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 da. God, I love it. I love it. All right, thank you for that one. The third one is Luck Runs Out. Done from Crashite, I believe. Yes, Luck Runs Out from Crashite. Oh my god. I kid you not, guys. When I say I cannot pronounce names, I cannot. I apologize for me butchering, but all these will be in the description as it is. Crashite. Luck Runs Out.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do. You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true. We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life. Purpose of this god and infuse us with strife. Don't forget.
That's why I sometimes wish closed captioning worked a little bit better, so I guess I will turn that off. Cries, that's alright. I'm gonna kind of start that over again because I was seeing if I can get over from there, but it's just this conversation essentially with how Odysseus feels versus the rest of his crew is always kind of a cool one to kind of get there, especially since you start hearing the different instrumentations go from there. But also the interpretation of the wind god for this one, I kind of like it. That's a really cool interpretation of it. All right, I'm gonna start that from the beginning again so I can focus a little bit more. I'm gonna really try listening heavily to the lyrics this time if I can.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true. We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life. Purpose of this god and infuse us with strife. Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
Have faith, friend, we've come this far.
I know, but every single god has fucked you over, so I understand why from here. Like the conversation, like I'm so invested into this. That's kind of the major thing. I know I've heard this before, but you notice new things every single time, and just hearing the bomb from there, it's just cool. I don't know. I like this. For music that sounds so more upbeat, the fact that it's more filled with dread it gives the listener quite the journey they go through.
Yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wind and people die on
all
it.
those hows of the whole crew is a good way to do it too.
I still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts.
And what will we do when it turns?
Why do they have to make a callback here to my favorite song? Like, having an Open Arms callback here makes me sad, because it is it is still to this date my favorite song out of everything here, and it's just, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name because I'm going to fuck it up entirely, but Red Bandana Guy makes me cry each time, and just hearing that kind of like optimism from there, the positivity, and then Beatty like, how? Like, come on, when is our luck gonna run out? Stop being so optimistic. This isn't like when it was before. Ugh. That callback makes me sad a little bit.
Lead from the heart and see what starts.
And what will we do when it tears us apart?
Where is this coming from, my friend?
I just don't want to see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out?
Just, it's so accurate, like with how probably the entire crew is feeling, and it's,
Die on this. How much longer till the storm breaks free? How much longer till your great face sees? How much longer?
Wait, what did they show me there? No, they can't do this. No, cries. Is there a callback to the initial theme there? Is that why they put that image there? Damn it! Don't do that to me. Oh, I don't like it. They can't do that.
Thank you for the concern, but brother, assure you, our journey.
So I get why they ended up doing that, because it's like flashbacks. The last time that you accepted anybody with open arms. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain, but it is raining. Maybe my mic's not picking it up. Oh boy. Like here, let me turn on my mic just so you can hear for a second. Do you hear those little raindrops there? Yeah, no, that's so we're listening to Ruthlessness with that in the background was a fun experience. I get why they're doing why they showed the Cyclops and Bandana Boy. He's Bandana Boy to me now because I don't want to mispronounce his name one more time. It's like, this is what happens when you trusted people with open arms last time. Do you want this to happen again? So many of us are dead.
Much longer till the snake breaks free. How much longer till your great day sees? How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on wish and people die on it. Whoa.
Thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you, our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're faced.
Your journey's over, close to done. Sorry.
Don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 600 men to war, and not one of them died there. In case you needed a reminder, if you'd like to speak more, let me pull you aside then. I need to talk to you in private.
Bum, 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 bum.
I can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
The change with the eyes is strong. Like, that's the only time that Odysseus ever kind of shows that he has a little doubt in himself from there. But he's like, I've got to stay optimistic for the crew there. I have to. It's kind of the only way to go from there. And they did a very good job of showing, like, even just, like, having the whole animatic be, like, darker under the boat, away from prying eyes. It's a cool way to do it. And lastly, Pupetteer. Pupetteer was another one that from Zmena Natzel. Sorry if I said that wrong. This will be the last one that we'll be doing for this video here. Pupetteer was a fun one, so I'm curious to see what the visuals will help out with this one as well. Also, side note, I've been playing a lot of Wuthering Waves recently, and just the beginning of this with the I guess more Oriental instruments, it reminds me so much of a lot of the music from there. So I guess maybe now with me saying Japanese might be more Chinese aesthetics. I could still be wrong, but either way, like, it just reminded me of Wuthering Waves hearing that. Whoopsies. Ironic with the waves there too.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
You really gotta go make sure this island is secure.
but Captain,
There's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
okay.
Wait a minute, that piano line there. That piano line there, was that da 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 da? Was that a callback? That was a callback that I did not hear before. Ooh, hold on.
Left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait
You are
some more.
ruthlessness. Da
Of
da
that
da
I'm
da.
sure.
That was a callback to Ruthlessness, I think. That's a cool way to do it. I like it.
Okay.
Nice callback. Ooh.
Really just back so soon. Where Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come and shine.
I still love the Hamilton-like variations that we do when we start switching more to Pupetteer at this point. Like, it's going to more callbacks from other musicals, and I know I did the Carmen spiel the last time I listened to this era from here, but like, it's just so Hamilton-like with there. It's a fast rhythms that we get from more calypso-like beats. It's so ironic. Sorry, I just needed to point that out again because I love the transition so much from there. It's so cool to me. Like right here, it's just boom. We're putting in a little bit of Hamilton in this now.
But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come and shine.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired.
This is a cool way to show this interaction.
Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your
she had
past
cast a spell.
and your
They
mistakes.
began to squeal
They'll be the
and grow
last
snouts and tails.
mistakes you'll
She
make.
changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. Now I'm not a player, I'm a power.
Showing a little bit more with the strings is a cool way to do it. I like it.
Quick,
We paid a
she
little.
turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm a puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none.
So, is this guy's theme mainly like cello-esque? Is that kind of the major thing? Or are they just trying to put more like cello-esque things whenever it comes to more danger aspects? This is not the danger motive. I'm just pointing that out right now. But like just the... And again, I know just conversation between Odysseus and part of his crew. Again, terrible with names. Not going to even try it because I'm going to butcher it. Is just like... It's always a lot more... not war drum like when it has the conversations, but as soon as we start to go into, you know, everything with Cersei here, it's the strings though. Those strings are cool. They show it so much more, and I like this interpretation really well of her. I see why this is a lot of people's favorites from here. Plus, you know, the boom 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 boom. It's such a cool kind of like unnatural heartbeat. That's kind of the best way to describe it, is the unnatural heartbeat of somebody who's kind of, you know, getting their strings strung. Sorry, that was bad. I'm done.
And it wasn't quick.
We paid a little.
She turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm a puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every
It's such a
single
good way to
cost
do
is
it.
so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go. If you're
That
always
violin
the
line
one to
above
say,
is beautiful.
I can only
Oh.
hope you do the same.
I can hear her still,
No one will
and her
find
voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My name's and
Will you
I,
choose to leave?
their loving queen.
I don't know.
a real witch.
This is the price.
And she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
It's such a nice Hamilton-esque feeling.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
God, and I love Hermes just kind of in the background just watching. It's a cool way to do it. I like it. Oh, these are fun. These are fun. Like, just so the whole thing with Pupetteer, like, Pupetteer out of everything still kind of reminds me a lot of Hamilton. Like, just that kind of style of music. And again, I know everyone knows. If you don't know Hamilton, it is one of those kind of fusions of typical Broadway music with hip-hop. And kind of putting into that kind of influence and style there to go through Pupetteer with, you know, having the driving beats be kind of those interludes to what the main melody is. It's kind of a good way to do it. And the color scheme of this whole animatic, I see why people like this. I do. And let's be honest, this is just more of an excuse for us to watch more of these as it is. So they're fun. We enjoy them. That's the important thing. And I mean, we don't have long to wait before Thunder Saga comes out. So I hope at least revisiting some of the ones that you all really like and, well, that I'm like a fan of as well is a cool way to kind of, you know, situate this. So there is still a couple others of the fan favorites that I'm going to kind of react to and listen to, and let's be honest, just like squee over epic music. So thanks again for tuning in with me. If there's anything else you'd like to react to, or if you just want to talk more about epic and any else of music in general, by all means, leave a comment in there. Like, subscribe, do all the normal things. It helps the channel out, and let's just have some more fun with music with epic and beyond. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye!